What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good week. This is Michael Gabriel. It is the Michael Gabriel Show here with my brother Bruce, the Cartel episode edition of our show. My brother Alex and a longtime friend. Yeah, I'd say that, a longtime friend. My dude, thanks for coming in, Ned Bigsby. Shout out to my dude, Ned Bigsby. I appreciate you taking the time to come in. Salute, my dude. How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah,
Been trying to get on this shit for a minute.
I hear you. Ned's hella nervous. Nah, I just kidding. Had to mess with him. That way we calm down. It's good.
Can't be nervous out of something that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like your time to shine, baby.
I don't know where. Man, it's been so long. I forget where we met. But was it at a show or?
Nah, I started off with the whole Fat Donald thing.
Got you. Yeah, and it's been a real pleasure to see you grow as a person and your lyrics and the story. That's why I had you on, because I think if one person gets to know you better, then I feel like I did my job, because you have a story. You can go the route of what would call, I don't know, streets, but you still have the ability to tell a story, which I can admire and I respect a lot. So what is that something like? What's your influences? Who are your influences, I should say?
My influences, I say one of the reasons why I wanted to start music was the whole Wiz Khalifa phase. I went through that shit tough.
Okay.
Hearing all his mixtapes and everything, like Cabin Fever, The Thrill of It, all that shit. Like hearing him take different songs just from back then. Like everybody does, samples them and everything, but he just did it in his own unique way. And like, stoner music and everything. And like that's when he took it out of the norm, when you wouldn't really see that because people were so like off to showing certain things on how other people would think or how the music industry would come at it, and he just came at it the way he did, and look at where he's at now.
So is that the thank you. Is that the approach that you try to take with your music when you write, and now what you're doing now,
Yeah, I try to bring my lyrics, a lot of it, to life. A lot of songs that I have, they're just like little singles, like little fuck arounds I like to do. A lot of it shit talking, but I try to take everything that I did in my normal life and make it how a lot of people try to rap about it and everything.
Yeah.
But I always try to like, be really like subtle, but at the same time, like just speaking what I did and like everything that I would do in some way, certain.
Got you.
More than others, but.
Nice. And where, how long have you been writing, or how long have you been at it?
Well, ever since I was like 11, 12, I always talked about wanting to be a rapper, but that was more of just saying it than doing it.
Yeah.
But like, always in school, instead of doing my work, I was a little dumbass writing in the composition book, always doing that shit. So it wasn't up until I'd say I was like about to turn 18 that one of my homies, the realest MC, he took me to a studio for the first time. And I remember being like 14, 15, and he would always tell me like, just wait. I'm going to take you. And then when he finally got in with like certain people that he knew and everything, that's when he brought me in. And from there, like, I locked in with No One MC. They ran Mad Capital back then. And like, just from there, I went to the studio every Wednesday. That was my goal, just try to put down whatever. And
nice.
Yeah, it was always like little singles and everything. I never really got to focus on making an EP or any like actual project.
So how did you hold yourself accountable, like with the writing and stuff? How is it something that you sat down? Is it because you have a passion, you think?
It's that, and other than smoking weed all the time back then, that was the only thing I could really like used to release.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't want to say it because I know a lot of people say it, but like it was the only thing like it felt good to actually like get a bar down, even if it was like 3, 4 bars. Like it just felt good to have that like little section, and
Right.
come back to it. Like
Right. Something inside feels good when you get something accomplished, and then you write something that you like.
yeah,
Yeah, and it becomes kind of addicting, and but then you kind of know when you're at that point when you're doing something you love and you're putting in the work, right?
oh yeah.
Nice, 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 nice. What so what's been, how do I say this? The For the big shows and stuff like that, do you get nervous? I forget which one we were on the same
When we
car.
opened up for Devin the Dude,
Yeah, Devin the Dude. Do
yeah.
you get nervous for big shows?
Um,
Do you have a special diet before big shows, Ned
shit,
Bigsby?
like a half a bottle of Ciroc.
Nah, you
Nah.
dummy.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that was
Because
nah.
you're nervous? Is that why you drink? Because you're nervous, huh?
Probably, yeah. You get
Yeah.
into that little it's like my anti-anxiety medication
Yeah.
type shit. Loosens me up, more friendly and everything.
More friendly. You're a friendly guy,
Yeah.
man. You're a giant, nice, mean guy.
Big friendly giant.
That's why. That's what I think of. Giant, nice, mean guy.
Yeah, that Devin the Dude show. I think what kind of made me more comfortable was seeing you and everything, and then like I think, did I go on after you or before you?
I think it was before, because I remember seeing your mom and your girl, and then going up.
Yeah, that was a crazy show. Like actually getting her to go out, 'cause she usually doesn't leave the house and shit. So
Your girl or your mom?
no, my mom.
Yeah,
My girl always try to keep her home.
yeah.
Nah, it's just I'm not used to it because like my mom is probably like one of my biggest supporters. It's embarrassing and shit, but she's always showing her friends and like
Speak
Nice.
closer to the mic now.
she's always asking when I'm gonna put out new music videos and everything. And like that's another thing too. Like I never actually got to make an official music video. It was always just me like putting clips together with my old Android or like
Uh-huh.
when I got an iPhone, I thought I was a shit because I could put clips together now and all this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't be too hard on yourself. This is the path, and we all have our own kind of journey and pace that we're going at things, and that's one thing I'm learning too. Is like, it's all right, if you don't have a video, at least you're writing. You know what I mean? Don't be too hard on yourself. What do you think? I don't know. I was maybe bounce this off you. Just doing like 1 minute videos of songs, and then keep releasing songs and keep doing 1 minute videos for those songs, and maybe as the buzz goes, then do a 2 or 3 minute video. You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
like snippets?
Yeah. Because for me, I think I could save money, and I could still get something out there that's, I could at least post. If I break it up into 15 seconds, that's what, at least 4 posts or something like that, and this guy only charges $60. So you know what I mean, for what you'd pay for a normal music video, you get at least, you get a lot of clips that you can keep promoting and keep promoting and keep promoting. But I don't know, that's just me. You said
Nick,
you,
just bust out your iPhone, bro, and just bust movies, bro.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
my
just
advice to
record
you.
the shit.
Yeah, for the longest though, like it wasn't up until like I ended up like having 2 iPhones and shit, and then like it was a couple months later I ended up losing them like on like stupid shit. But yeah, I always had like bullshit phones and everything because I wasn't really like big on that. It was even when it came to trying to like release little snippets, I was always so self-conscious about it. Like I always wanted it to be perfect. So that's why like a lot of songs that I have on SoundCloud, I always try to like make the best photo that I have, like the best photo that I can with like polish and all that shit.
Yeah.
I always try to like edit into me. Like I love editing and whatever. So like I always end up with like a fucking cover photo that's like a picture of me, but like a bunch of like like not alphabetical, fucking like whatever fonts that I could try to find that look the
Yeah.
sickest and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's dope. That's dope. What was that the last time you performed that the Devin the Dude thing?
I think I performed. I think it was once after that at KO,
Uh-huh.
and then after that I haven't. But it's
Nice.
been a minute. Yeah, because I lost contact with the person who was putting me on those shows.
Yeah. How do you feel about the San Diego show scene?
That's just crazy.
What? Your face said it all. Don't say it, dude. But say it, dude.
That's just crazy. I like it.
What do you mean that shit's crazy?
It's like
You like it?
they pop out.
All the shows?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there's like the ones that I was at. I'm not gonna say there was a big crowd because there wasn't, but like they still showed love, 10, 15 people and everything. Nothing crazy.
Right.
I don't really have a big fan base down there. It's like most of my plays always come from like other places like Anaheim, Los Angeles, like weird ass places that I don't even know how people would know me from.
What's been your experiences as far as promoting and getting your music out there, and your best experience, and like, ah, shit, I wasted money on that experience.
I've never actually paid for promotion because
Uh-huh.
I don't know where to go or how to do it. And I always
Gotcha.
thought like most of the ones that like they talk about promoting, like a lot of people talk about like the robots or like ghost followers or all
Yeah,
that bullshit. So I
yeah.
wouldn't even know really where to go. Like
Right.
when it comes to the music, I think DistroKid is the first. Like, well, first it was United Masters, but I ended up not liking it, so I tried DistroKid, and like, you know, it's been cool so far. I released like a couple on it, but a lot of my shit's just on SoundCloud.
Why what was your experience with United Masters? Why was it negative, if you don't mind me asking?
It was just too like at the time I just didn't understand it. Like DistroKid is plain and simple. You upload it, that's it. Like United Masters, it was just like a whole runaround with it.
Got you. Yeah, because I just released a song on United Masters.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of like, all right, well, what's the benefit of this besides being able to submit for like be on ESPN and stuff, which would be cool.
Yeah, that's the thing I saw too. Like during the NBA finals, they say they could broadcast your music if it's
Yeah.
chosen and all that.
Yeah.
Like certain little perks.
Yeah. So that would be dope.
Yeah.
But I've been on DistroKid too, so I don't know.
I know. I was checking out your song on Apple Music and I saw that.
What song?
Demons.
Oh, got you. Thanks.
And I saw that your distribution was fuck 'em.
Yeah. Why does it say that?
Yeah, I was like, how do you get it to do that?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
And where is that? Where is that label exist at? And where can I go to that building? That'd be dope. But I don't know. They said optional or whatever. I'm like, well, the label's fuck them then. But see, you get it. Some people are like, you need to put PHUKEM or FHKM.
Yeah, I got it right away. I was
I'm
like,
like,
fuck 'em.
dude. I'm like, come on, man. Just go with me and vibe with me. That's something that I'm excited about taking off. You know what I mean? Because everybody says that. There's so many people, they send me videos and movies, shows where people are like, fuck them. Or like in songs. People say that all the time, bro. It's a heck of a brand. I'm telling you. That's what the Shades, you saw the Shades?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our cartel side of it. Alex, how is cartel living these days? Is it crazy as it sounds?
You can move the microphone if you like.
No. Yeah. Just say it's all right. He's man a few words because obviously he's the best at it. How you know Ned though, yeah? How long have you known Ned?
I've known Ned for a while actually.
For real?
Yeah.
So you're from North County, Oceanside too then?
Yeah, from Oceanside.
Nice. Did you guys go to the same school?
Nah, we didn't go to the same school. We met in different circumstances. Like we met in jail.
Difficult parts of our life.
Difficult
Got
parts
you.
of our lives.
Got you. But hey, positive things happen out of negative situations, right?
So you guys met in gladiator school?
Yeah.
There you go.
Stand-up guy, from the get-go. We got along and good friend, We've been friends for like 2 years now.
Nice.
Solid guy, I don't really befriend too many people.
Right.
But this guy,
You're
solid.
a smart man, dude. I learned how friends suck today, You think people are your friends and then bam, dude. So you got to make sure your circle's tight. And obviously in jail, that extra makes sense.
Yeah, well, if you have a relationship that you established while incarcerated and then you continue on that relationship, it just shows how much trust you got in that person because you're in that type of environment.
Yeah, I remember
dog eat dog.
I remember getting out and I would just keep in contact with his mom, trying to figure out where he was at and everything, and making sure kept bugging her, and then finally I already got out, and then from there we kept our promises.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to go up, trying
Yeah.
to do everything right, focus on the money.
That's what's up.
And just focus on the good things in life.
Yeah, that's what's up. And you are your circle, so I'm proud of you guys for finding, getting each other's back and being there for each other. That's one thing that's a blessing in life. If you can find one or two, Joey Diaz, I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's like, give me 3 motherfuckers that could take over a country.
Hell yeah.
3 bad motherfuckers. That's all you need.
That was hilarious.
Oh man,
he coked out stories, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
All right. Okay, so then top 3. I used to do top 5, but now I think top 3 is more special. Top 3 comedians of all time. Ned, go first.
Shit, mine, Ralph Balbosa.
Ralph Barbosa?
Yeah, that
What?
was funny as fuck. And,
Hold on. I gotta take a hit while you're doing this. Go ahead.
and then Theo Vaughn, of course.
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, like that's current. And then there's another one, I don't know what his name is, but on TikTok he just be roasting the crowd and shit. He's funny as shit. But
Is he old?
nah, he's young. This little white dude.
A tiny white guy and he makes fun of the whole
Yeah.
people?
But I say like my old favorite comedian was probably what is it, Jeff Dunham,
Jeff Dunham.
the little puppets and shit.
My battery died. Thank you.
And
That
then
makes sense.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, we had Jeff Dunham does the puppets. My bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking one of the Hick guys, Jeff Foxworthy or something.
Yeah, nah.
And what was the one you said after that?
And then Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Is that 5?
No, that's what, 4.
Okay,
Four.
thanks. Appreciate you. One more.
And then the oldie has to be Richard Pryor.
Oh wait, I did top 3 and you did top
Yeah.
5. But nice, Pryor.
Yeah, Pryor.
Damn it, you took all the fucking good ones.
Shit, well, I got Donald Glover,
Donald
Dave
Glover,
Bill
Dave
Burr.
Chappelle, Bill Burr. Yeah, top 3, a good one. Alex.
I'm gonna have to say Lopez. I'm gonna just have to say Lopez. I used to watch that show all the time. It used to make me crack up. Fluffy for sure, and Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac, nice. Man, Bernie Mac, for me is like top 5 or top 3 all time. His stand-up that he did in that one, I think it's the original Kings of Comedy or whatever. It's fucking hilarious. But I would take Bert Kreischer. You guys know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Are you guys serious?
Bart Kreischer.
The Machine, you guys have never.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Don't look at me, Michael.
He does that. He
Dang.
does a podcast. He does that podcast with fuck, what's his name?
With himself.
Bill Murray.
Oh no, sorry. No, Bill.
Two Bears podcast.
Bill Burr does it with Tom Segura.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Tom Segura's number 2.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe you don't fucking. You gotta look it up, man. Get stoned and look up. What was his name again? Bert Kreischer.
Recommend it to me.
Recommend it.
Shit. I do
pick a
gotta
sticker.
ask though, Ned. What can you say? Have you seen your point of view change and also your ambition just grow a little bit more after incarceration?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because before all that, it was shit. I was down a little narrow path. It was hard to get out of it. So that little time away kind of helped me reevaluate my situation and realize where I was fucking up at. Even though I knew I was fucking up, like, you know, back then I would have probably never admitted it. Probably like, yeah, I have control of this. I can control it. But
Gotcha.
looking back, fuck no.
And then we're for our viewers, where are you originally from?
I'm from Vista.
Okay, Vista, California.
Hell yeah, City
Right.
of the View.
All right. And what year were you born?
1999.
1999. Okay, then.
Barely made the cut.
Got barely made the cut. 90s baby, right?
Yeah. I could claim it.
And Vista is a rough part of San Diego, you know. Like I got my grandma. She lives right over there, like above a Raintree Hill
Yeah.
Park. So I understand and the gist of it. You know, it's a rough city, you know, and the upbringing. Sorry. And then for the promotions, any changes do you see yourself doing to promote yourself?
I'm actually trying to tap in with different people and see what they do. Like, I've always been big on that, like older people like Michael, and just not like that, but
No, I get it.
oh, you know, people that have been doing this for a while. Like, I always take advice. You know, I never even though I should be sure of myself and have that confidence and go in and do shit on my own, like, I always like to have feedback and
Yeah,
know what other people think of the situation.
Of course. And then, this is your shot right now for any of the viewers, you know, anybody that, you know, that has any advice, words, and also that are on the promotion game right now and feel like they want to go ahead and help somebody out, tap in with that Bigsby, you know. I could tell you're a very genuine person by the way you're saying these things, and you actually do mean it, you know. It's kind of hard to find that with a bunch of artists, just because in this whole industry, or even in the underground scene, like, it's tough. Like, it'll break down a person. like on their morals and their beliefs to try to go ahead and try to succeed and go up a notch on the level. Because it's not just in the streets, but also in the game too. It could get grimy and dirty. What can you say has been um, one of your main beliefs as an artist that keeps yourself pushing?
Shit, one of the main beliefs probably, you know, it's like shit, like how Nipsey said, whatever you are, whatever you're trying to push, live by it and die by it. Like fucking whatever your character is, never lose it. It's like once you lose that, you ain't got shit. It's like a man's word,
Yeah,
It's like if you are something, be proud of who you are. Don't try to shut back your past. And that's one thing I never try to do. Is like I know where I came from, I know the wrongs that I did, and I always try to correct them.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's like that's what made me,
yeah. You get to that point. It's all like all these chapters are building up to this part of your story in your book. And it's just leading up to more great things. And that's great though, man, because not a lot of people can go ahead and say that they learn from their mistakes, because some people are assholes, bro. They just carry on and just keep on doing like the same thing over and over again, Louis, did we had an issue? No, we were good. All right, for sure. That scared me for a second. Michael, don't you ever scare me like that again. But overall, though, man, I do see, and that's pretty damn great. That learning from your past and everything that you're trying to make amends. Has anything ever came back from your past?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you always tried to correct them, and so far have they been corrected, or is that still in the process?
Yeah, I always try to make amends with everything that I've done, but at the same time, I always made sure my ass was covered when it came to it. So it's like,
I hear you, my guy. Ain't no shame in that, Shit.
It's like a chain reaction.
That's right. Do we got any comments, Louis? You got
any
comments in IG?
My phone.
Son of a...
I know.
Damn, we can't even look on the IG.
I'm sorry.
Well, all the viewers and listeners that are typing in the IG, this is the Michael Gabriel podcast. We got Ned Bigsby in the house. We got Alex in the Shiesty.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to Strictly Lit. For certain reasons, we just vaped this week, but we do appreciate all the pre-rolls, and we got new hats. They got new hats. I left the tequila in the car. That's probably a good thing. And shout out to Urban Water for the water. What do you got? You got tea, Ned? Is that medicine ball tea?
Yeah, that's tea.
Nice, man. I know they make a good tea. I do have to say that. But their coffee, I don't know, man. They just don't sit right with me. I try it every once in a while. My brain's like, go get some coffee. And then I'm like, yeah, let's get coffee. I don't know. It's like a rat that just goes back to biting something that knows it's going to be bad for him.
And then, Ned, I also do got to ask. Sorry to bombard you with questions, but this is an interview.
Yeah, thank you for bringing it back. I appreciate it.
What are some artists that you listen to that inspire you to keep on with the music?
Right now, I mean, I have the SD section and I have the LA section. SD, Little Weirdo, Little Maru, all them.
Fire.
Just seeing them and shit. Like it's crazy how far they came from like back then when I first started and they were at, and like kind of makes me mad. They jumped the gun on that shit. But San Diego just being more active, more just more population and everything. But yeah, and then LA, Draco the Ruler, R.I.P. Money Sign Suede.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. It's just crazy. So
wait, they're dead?
Yeah.
I thought they were that was their names.
No.
Because he said it so close around.
Draco was
Draco R.I.P.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Draco's story, right? He got after it was a music show. It was
This is
in the back.
Did he get shot?
No. Shit, went out worse than that.
Yeah,
somebody blew him up with a grenade.
That should be crazy.
It's R.I.P. Draco though, man. It's like, god damn it, why they gotta do him like that? But then again, that's how it be sometimes. And then Money Sign Suede got done in prison. That's why it's like being incarcerated. It's never a great thing. Like you're at risk at yourself every day from the surroundings. You just never know.
Hey Bruce, what would your name be if you were a rapper? And it has to be like funny, like these names.
Beat nuts.
Bee nuts. Bee nuts. Bee nuts.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I'll be fucking promoting Bruce's mixed nuts like a motherfucker. Dog.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking A. And then Adley, do you listen to any East Coast artists?
Yeah, like T Grizzly.
Oh, T Grizzly is fire,
Yeah,
bro.
T Grizzly, fucking. Yeah, when I heard that first day out, that shit was a rap.
Right? I think when everybody heard that shit was a rap for everybody.
Yeah,
Shit.
that shit went hard. Yeah, T Grizzly's up there.
Is that the guy that plays video games too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he made video game. He
Yeah,
made a video
he
game
has his
too,
own
right?
GTA server and shit.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Basically, like it's like a GTA like platform. It's a video game based, but it's like his virtual world, like his
Whoa.
characters, and like he basically,
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
dope. He probably makes bank
Hell yeah.
when they're playing that shit.
you know what I'm saying.
That's dope.
Well, besides with the music, Bigsby, I do see you got the Dickie suit going on. What's your wardrobe be looking like?
Shit, I try to change it. I try to change it up to everything.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes affordable, sometimes flashy.
Okay.
Whatever's in the mix.
Affordable.
You got
affordable.
if you had a pick, what would be your preferred brand when you be sporting them out?
Fuck, Pro Club for sure.
Pro Club. Okay.
Can't go wrong
You
with
know
the Pro
ladies
Clubs.
love it.
Hell yeah. 501s, Dickies. I always like, because growing up, I never went to the mall much or anything like that. It was always like your local neighborhood fashion mart. You know,
Yeah.
California Dreams, Vista Fashion, swap meets and all that shit. So can never go wrong. All the colors always match and shit. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any music? Did we talk about that? As far as do you have any music planned to come out?
Yeah, I'm working on an EP right now because like I want to actually like work on one project instead of just putting out a bunch of random shit.
Nice.
And then any features you got planning on that project?
Hell yeah, I got a couple people in mind, but one for sure is Ice the Kid. It's this rapper. He just came from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have him on one of my songs with Trap House Marley, Run It Up. Like just hearing him rap, but he's like more East Coast. So like I'm still trying to like adapt to his style because like my shit's more West Coast, slower, and like his is more like, you know, not drill, but just aggressive as fuck, like, you know. But yeah, probably put him on the hooks because he's good at that shit.
Okay. And then with the music also coming along, visuals, because of course everybody loves the visuals. You got any ideas, any directions you're gonna be going? Are you gonna be shooting them locally in Vista in your hometown? Will you be going down more south, like in San Diego, and go more up north in Los Angeles? What are you thinking?
Probably with this EP that I'm working on is gonna be more neighborhood friendly. So Vista,
Okay.
like, you know, because everybody has their little origin story. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to just branch out all the way and people like, oh, he's from San Diego. Like, nah, I want to show like where I grew up and where I'm from first.
Okay.
Show all that and like a mix between Oceanside too, because you know, growing up in Vista, you always take the sprinter, hit the beach.
Yeah.
You know, probably at the Kokorian, even though it's not Kokorian anymore, Sinopolis, Friday nights. You know, like all that shit growing up, the Duck Pond, like.
Yo, that was a spot on Friday nights, you know, like
Fuck
everybody
yeah.
be posted over there.
Yeah. Can't really go to no high school because I never went to school and shit.
Yeah.
Probably my continuation school, but other than that, yeah, like all the local sites in Vista, the Sprinter for sure, the skate park, all that shit. Even though the skate park hasn't been there that long.
Okay. Okay. And what is your opinion on how you see Vista being developed? You know, as we can see, like it's been heavily developed with the gentrification and whatnot. Like what's your take on that?
I think it's good because, you know, growing up, like how you said, it was more of a rough patch. It was like a lot going on. It was like hella active. It still is today, but I think, you know, there's a lot of money going into it now. So it's kind of, I wouldn't want to say cleaning it up, but it's just looking better, you know, more to do, more people.
A little bit more sidewalks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, remember back then it was tough, man. It wasn't that many sidewalks, you know. It was like shit was dangerous. We're mobbing it.
Dirt
Like,
lots and shit.
Fucking cars coming by, like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
What areas were dirt that are now like all
Right there next to Sonic.
okay?
Remember that where that fucking big ass housing thing is?
Okay.
All those new apartments they have over there that they tore all the old school. I wouldn't want to say historic Vista, but all them businesses that were right there.
Yeah.
You still got the other side where like the Marisco's place and everything is, and I forget what that taco shop is right there. but like Guadalupe Brewing and everything, like
Yeah.
just they fixed all that shit up.
Have you ever been to Guadalupe, bro?
Hell yeah, with Osai Lens.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you-
I actually did an interview right there with Smoke Dog.
Oh, I got you. Did you
Yeah.
try their beer?
Hell yeah.
Did you try the coconut one?
Nah.
Then you didn't try their beer, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Single
Then
like,
you
"God
did
damn,
not
bro."
try it.
I'm more when I drink, I'm more of an IPA guy.
Got you. That's like strong, huh?
Yeah, it depends.
What the fuck, man? Those are I thought those are higher percentages, right? Or at least they taste stronger.
I mean they got 6.0s up until like 9.0s. I
Right.
think after that it's considered a stout or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, fucking, I don't know. They got a good taste to me. I like Modelo and everything, but it's just something you feel sophisticated drinking an IPA.
For real?
Yeah,
Get out of here.
you know,
That's how I feel drinking wine.
it's
I'm like,
it's like a
"Alright."
nice cigar and a bottle of Bel Air.
cigar.
Hell yeah,
What does a cigar even do, Nick?
it just feels good.
Why?
It feels right.
It does not.
I love
Fat ass tobacco just straight to the face.
I love spending $25 to
Chill
$50
by the
on
fire with
something
my
and
bourbon
to get
that's
no
in
feeling
my
from it.
glass.
Right?
Hell
You just make yourself believe that there's you feel it,
Yeah.
man. At that point,
Yeah.
that's like being married for a long time.
yeah.
And you're just like, fuck it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Here I go again.
Got a little personal there.
Besides doing rap and hip hop, have you ever thought of doing any other type of genres of music?
Yeah, I have. It was funny. I was getting my hair cut earlier by Crispy Cuts, and he likes like Santa Fe Clan and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, bro, we got to do one of these. And I'm like, fuck, I speak Spanish, but I don't know if I can rap it like that. Like,
Yeah.
I have trouble speaking English as it is.
Yeah.
But fucking, yeah, it's always something I wanted to look into,
Okay.
especially with this. But he tried getting me to do that, like, not reggaeton type shit, but like that little singing shit.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that's one thing I've been trying to fuck with too lately, auto-tune and all that shit. Even
You
though I
ever-
know it's frowned upon, but
It's whatever
I
works,
still love
whatever
you.
works as an artist, because there's some artists that need it and some artists that don't. It's just what really your preference is,
yeah.
And then if people like frowning upon it, it's like I looked at a meme today. It's like it don't matter if you fuck with me, the bank fucks with me.
Yeah.
So if you find your crowd that fucks with you, bro, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Like do what you want to do what makes you feel right, and do what makes you happy about it. And, and just like fucking Michael Gabriel's brand says, fuck him.
yeah.
You see? It works out perfect, man. It's meant to be. It's $1 billion brand right there. Just got to get it there.
Right. You got to put the work in for
But
sure.
my idea is just to have a bunch of old ladies saying "fuck them." What do you guys think?
Senior living.
What do you guys think? You think that'd be a good commercial?
Hell yeah.
That'd be
Little
my,
abuelita.
my
Fuck
marketing.
'em.
Fuck them. Yeah. Ooh, I can tie those two in. Thank you for bringing that up, man. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys can go to that event on the 20th, where you can buy abuelitas for the first time. I mean,
Right.
what the fuck? What else do you want, people? How are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
What else do you need from me?
Yeah, I wanted to bring this up. You remember this fucking post
Kinda.
from the music box? I remember like when I first started fucking
Uh-huh.
with you with the Fat Donald and everything. That was December 12th, 2018.
Damn, dude. What's
Like-
it? 23 now.
Yeah.
So
I
that's-
was
so-
trying to
is that
push you
5
as hard as
years?
you were trying to push yourself. I was
Thanks,
like,
man.
I
I appreciate it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like. It's about you, motherfucker. Don't talk about.
Nah.
Me. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's awesome to meet people and have people see you, and then to have a mutual respect, and then to just like I think how Bruce was saying, you have a genuosity about you. We all make mistakes. We all go through our path, but we all don't have a good character, as I learned today. Tremendously, I learned that today. So it's like when you fucking find somebody that's like honest about the shit, like, okay, we'll split the shit 50-50, or you did this, so I'm gonna take care of you. That's a dude that's cool.
Yeah, that's why when it came to like me meeting you, like one of the fucking toughest parts where I actually needed to eat, like you fucking put food on my table basically, And even after that, like just with your whole busy schedule and everything, you still hit me up like randomly, you know, like how are you doing and everything, and like that's one of the like in like the music, you were like one of the most familiar faces even at shows. You always came up to me, like you never singled me out or acted Hollywood with everything.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it. You'll make me cry.
Yeah.
yeah.
God damn, that was a good moment right there.
Yeah,
man.
It's just cool, man. I love Ned, man. He's one of the good guys, and you want to see people win and to be respected by people that are respectful and that have respect and have friends. Like it's, you know what I mean? That's what life's about, motherfucker. Yeah. It's my birthday month, so that was cool, man.
We do got some comments right
What?
here.
What is Clint saying? Are this two rocking or school World Series hat?
Stevie Blad Wonder. Nice looks.
Thanks, man.
Bud
Fuck 'em.
Light. Oh man, I'm practically giving those away.
Sorry. Fuck them
Fuck
like
'em
the Lakers. Don't tell me the score, asshole. On this two, what does it say?
Are these
Are-
two rocking the old school World Series hats?
Yeah,
96.
96. Yeah, they both got old school hats.
Yeah, I think this one's the
Dude.
the generational legends, and I got this little weird date on it. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but
I
got
It
it.
looks cool.
Yeah.
How much are hats these days?
Fuck, for this one I paid like 78.
Get the sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that if I yelled and you just were coming in there.
Damn, bro. You know someone's just tuning in, probably listening to the Bluetooth speaker scream right in their
Bruce,
speakers.
did you hear what he said, Bruce?
Did.
Bruce, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, it sounds like a regular price nowadays.
No way.
It's because I had to get the bigsby on the back too. So
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
stitching, man. Yeah.
Fuck, Bruce. What is this world?
I mean, it's not like everyone has the Meckians in sweatshop, you know.
Well, dude,
Shit,
I'm just saying.
I'm saying too, Michael.
You got to go to the rich areas and go to like the shitty, not the shitty ones, but we went to like this real nice area and it had like a TJ Maxx, and there was like $8 shirts that were nice.
Ooh.
And I was like, fuck yeah. I felt all happy until my daughter was like, that's not a nice looking shirt. I'm like, fuck you.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Kids
isn't
are
that-
cold.
You've done live performances. What has been the craziest story so far about doing a live show? Just one of them, if you can say it.
fuck.
If you can say it.
I don't really nothing crazy. Like
Nothing too crazy.
nah, I just performed and got off. That's why like the shows that I performed. I mean, besides the meeting Devin the dude and everything,
Mhm.
I think two chicks actually fought that night, but
Oh,
Other than that, she stormed in. I think her dude was with another chick, but nah, nothing crazy.
okay. And then meeting Devin the dude. Can you tell us what was your mind going through at that point in time? Like you've been listening to him, of course, right? He's one of
Yeah,
your
I
favorite artists.
wasn't starstruck, but it was kind of hard to have a conversation with him because he was stoned as shit. VIP session, so
It's kind of hard to drop knowledge. Like
Yeah.
you're kind of stoned. I've been there before. Because I just want to chill, bro.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Any artists in the future that you want to be, open up for, or just be on the same lineup with them? Manifesting goes a long way.
Fuck. I mean, everyone from San Diego, like how you guys had JoJo Too Faded, and then
Shout out to
there's
the boy.
there's Kinky, and then there's a lot of artists down there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a name, Kinky.
yeah, Kinky. Yeah, he goes hard.
I love it.
Motherfucker from National City, big old porn star mustache.
For real?
Yeah.
No.
That fool was crazy though. He wild. I met him one time and it was crazy because out of all the rappers, like I was trying to pull up on him and like actually because that's one thing, like when it comes to collaborating, I always want to sit down and meet an artist. I don't want to just pay for the feature or like do this, send it to the studio. Like if it's possible, like let's hit one of your studios, let's try to collaborate.
Yeah.
So I always like to meet him and shit. So but it's kind of hard because with the San Diego scene and everything, they got major trust issues. I would too. Like you always feel like someone's out to get him or some shit.
Mm.
So it's hard to trust other people, especially like when people just want to fuck with you for what you got, or like, like it's a put on or whatever. So
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like as you progress in the game, do you feel that your trust levels now is a little bit tight? Like you put more boundaries to yourself, like not
Um,
fucking with other people.
Nah, I always try to be as open as possible.
Okay.
I like meeting new faces and everything.
Okay. That's right. That's right. And then do also gotta ask. Realist in My City, that track.
Yeah,
That one. That
change
one
with Trap House Marley.
yeah. That one actually was my introduction to you. And
Yeah.
that was pretty fire right there, you know? And so you got down on that track, bro. So flowers to you right there, my guy.
Yeah, thank you.
And shit, I see you right there rocking the chains and shit right there.
Yeah.
God damn, my guy.
Try not to wear them too much.
What's been your favorite spot to perform at?
Probably La Luz.
La Luz.
Definitely like that whole like nightclub. I like dark clubs. I
Yeah.
like dark rooms and bright lights.
I mean, you can't see.
Yeah. You can see the stage, but like I like that whole. It reminds me of that opening scene in Belly.
Yeah.
Like I like shit like that.
Yeah.
Belly's a tight ass movie.
Yeah.
Were you hot? I think I remember being hot in there.
Yeah. Especially I was drunk as shit. That shit-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Fucking free drinks. I don't know how, but they were giving me free drinks.
I don't know how.
I don't know how. I wasn't paying that night. I know that for sure.
Hey, bro, it's because you rapped.
Puts me in an awkward position because it's like when somebody's, I mean, you weren't like shit face hammer, but when somebody's drinking, they see they're always more like emotional.
Yeah.
So it was more, hey, what's up, dude? I'm like, what's up? And I'm like the sober one, you know, dude. I swear, if my friend, if that's the score, I'm gonna fucking kick his ass and
Oh,
tell him not. You know,
damn.
that's
I
a
don't-
good
I don't even
friend.
want to read them to you.
That's your
Michael.
friends. That's when you know you've got good friends. When
He's
you
updating
tell
them,
them
bro.
not to fucking say the score, and they
This
tell
is
you the
better than
score.
the app I got.
It's bullshit, man.
Ah, shit.
I haven't been home all day. I promise you guys. I drove down to Chula Vista to get something, drove up here, and I literally was like debating. I'm like, dude, I can't be late for the show. So I had to come here.
Mm.
But it was one of those kind of days. But I appreciate you guys taking the time and being here, and you know, it's cool. I'm glad you came to support brother Ned, because he's a good dude, and he deserves to have. Everyone deserves to have like somebody pulling for him, and you guys are like holding each other accountable and stuff like that. You know, what do you have any goals, or you got stuff going on this year?
Yeah, I just got into YouTube. I'm trying to be a content creator. I'm very big on jewelry, fragrances. So basically, right now I just do like reviews on stuff like that. And
Nice.
eventually, I'm gonna start a clothing line for my channel and a jewelry cleaner. So you keep the rollies clean, the chains, all that.
Nice. Do you have a preference as far as the cologne? Right, you said cologne, right?
Yeah, honestly, with fragrances, it just depends. My personal favorite is always gonna be Creed.
Creed.
The only motherfucker that I know that'll spend $500 on a bottle of cologne.
bro. Is it, how big is it, Alex? Is it like is it like a 500 bottle fucking for this size, dog?
It's not too big. You see, a lot of times, like, the reason it's so expensive is just the history behind the fragrance. At first, I thought it was like all hype. I'm like, dude, 500 for a cologne is ridiculous, you know. But I started getting into them. Like right now, I have like 75 bottles of cologne at the house, and like I just like smelling good, and you know, I like presenting myself well with everything, you know.
Right.
And that's why I said, you know what, I might as well start doing YouTube, start talking about it, you know. And honestly, I like,
bro, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fair. You're like the world's most interesting man right now. 70, I have 75 colognes.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, dog.
This motherfucker will FaceTime me flexing his colognes.
Do you
Worth
get-
more than my car and shit.
Do you get?
Like, fuck off.
Yeah, I need to borrow 45 colognes real quick.
Yeah.
I'll pay you back later. Do you have like do you get like an itch to be like, fuck, I need to buy another one and shit? Or do you, when you go to the mall and you walk past like the cologne section, do you get like, did your brain go, must get cologne? Look.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, told you,
For a while, yeah, but you just kind of, it's because I see all these YouTubers talking about, oh, I got this one, I got this new bottle, and it's something that I think like, oh, should I get that bottle? But then I'm a lot smarter now financially. This was like last year, like where I was spending money so stupidly, but now I'm like smarter financially. So I think like eventually I'll get it, you know, like I don't need it. I have a good collection now. I'm gonna just keep pushing this content, and eventually I'll most likely have them sending me bottles for free, you know.
Word. I hope so, bro. You deserve it. Fucking 75 bottles. I don't have 75 of anything.
Got like 2 deodorants.
You know what I mean?
If that.
I only have
You know what I'm
75
saying?
songs. Shit. It's gonna 75 bottles. Do you have like an ingredients list? Is there an organic cologne that you have?
That I know of,
All right,
honestly.
cool. I'm just saying, is there like a fucking preferred region that you like your cologne to be from? Like
I'm into this scent called like oud.
oud?
It's kind of like, to me, it's like more of like a cigar type of smell, like a herbal type
Whoa.
of smell. So
What?
that's usually what
60-year-old
I'm
man
on.
in a sweat lodge type smell.
Like
That was very descriptive, dog.
like old school, you know. I like just smelling good, man. That's my personal favorite because I have a couple that give me a mean ass headache. I'm not gonna cap. So
You know,
Why-
some fragrances are too strong, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Is that why it would give you a
overwhelming.
headache? Because it's too strong?
It could be like that sometimes.
Yep.
The ingredients. Yeah.
Man, dude. Cartel Alex, I almost want to hang out just to smell you. As many you know what I mean? That's a lot. That's a lot of colognes, bro. When did you start collecting these said colognes?
I've always been into smelling good, you know, but I just started like last year. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start a little collection.
For real?
It started with like 10, and then after that, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get as many as I want, like as many as I like, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like every one of those bottles, like I never bought it like where it's like, oh, I don't even like it. Like I actually bought it because I liked it. So all 75 of those, like I wear them somehow to the gym on my daily life. You know?
Good. Yeah, I always feel that's good. Now I don't feel weird about wearing my cologne to the gym now. Now that I know that
Yeah,
you
it
do
smells
that.
good.
I was like
My girl
debating.
gets
It.
mad, but yeah.
Oh.
She gets mad.
All right. Now the reason why we've all been called here because your girl called us here to talk to you about this situation. Why did your girl get mad?
I'm assuming she gets a little jealous. She's all like, "Why do you want to go smoke good at the gym?" You know?
Word.
And me personally, I'm one of those people that's very big on hygiene. Like I don't want to go to the gym smelling all bad and stuff. So before I leave for the gym, you know, take a shower, boom,
Yeah.
get freshened up, and
Okay.
yeah, I just can't. Bo, I can't do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's like when I watched that Ace Vane video. You guys ever watch Ace Vane?
Mm-mm.
He's like does both voiceovers of like old school cartoons. And one of them is like it's like just a bunch of villains meeting up, but in this one he does a voiceover of them meeting up to do an orgy. And one of them is all like, "Bro, what's that smell?" He's like, "Oh well, we just kind of pre-gamed it before the orgy." He's like, "Bro, you can't be smelling like ass to the orgy." He's like, well, you know, the way we think about it is you're gonna end up smelling like ass after the orgy. He's like, bro, it's kind of counterproductive. It's like, bro, you can't just be smelling like ass just because you're gonna be smelling like ass in the end of those orgies.
For real.
Yeah, Michael.
Sometimes Bruce says things that I just like. I don't know where to go, and I just sit there in awe. You know.
What really goes on behind this podcast?
I think in there had a good understanding of it because you know he follows the labs. He knew what he got himself into.
There is the warning sign thing.
Uh-huh.
That is true. That is true.
I thought about that a couple times for some reason. I'm like, they do that warning thing, right? Because I said that, and I'm covered. Like they know that I'm just playing, man.
Viewer beware.
Right. What? Are you staying in the North
Yeah.
County still? Nice. So we have when can we expect some music? You said.
Shit, probably. I really want to work on it, and like with me, it's instead of like my normal shit talking that I do, I actually want to I want to not just rush and put something out like I always do, and then I beat myself up about it later. So probably like early July.
Why do you feel the need to talk shit, man?
You
Have you always been like that?
I'm my toughest critic. Hell yeah,
I got you.
gotta be.
Yeah.
If not, then I just half-ass or one-step everything
Yeah. You sit there, write it, and then go back and be like, "Fuck,
till I get bored of it.
damn, dude, that sucks."
Hell yeah,
I mean, not that sucks. I mean, that's your process, but
yeah.
to me, it gets frustrating having to go back. So I just got to the point where like what you write is what is there,
Yeah.
and not overthinking it. You know what I mean? But that's dope. That you probably come up with a lot of dope shit being like that. What's your rhyme scheme? If someone asked you like, how would you explain your style?
Shit, unorthodox as fuck. I've gotten back like like a lot of producers have told me it's unorthodox, but I think that's what like kind of separates me from a lot of artists and everything. Like, not talking down on it, but I try to just like if one thing is off, I won't put it out. Like I wasted so much money on studio time not releasing music, or like certain things that I've said that I gotta go back and be like, I ain't even gonna change it. Fuck it. Save this for the vault.
Yeah. What do you? I'd like to see what you do, because I think your style's more slower pace, correct?
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about trying to speed up rap and try different things?
There's been a couple songs that I've done it on, but like usually with those songs, I like it to be short and like not punny, but like I like back to back rhymes.
Hmm.
Like fuck, watch. Like right now,
He's getting the phone out,
Yeah,
ladies and
hold on.
gentlemen.
like I got this one. It's grinding, shining, bitch. I be wildin'. Nick Cannon with his drum. Ooh, bitch, I'm styling, stylish. White girl, Billie Eilish. Say you need work. We could talk with the prices.
Got you.
Like I always try to do like a repetitive, like,
Yeah.
because to me that shit just like slick talking. You know, I like that shit. Like when I
Yeah.
hear rappers do that, I'm like, fuck. Just back to back to back to back.
How do you pick beats?
Just if I put it on, if I don't like it within the first 10 seconds, it's not much.
But
It's
is
not
it
for
like
me.
beat stars or people that you work with?
I try Beat Stars. I try one of my homies from Fallbrook. He put me on a Latiano like a couple years back because there's Latiano and he did a collab with the Hollywood Beats.
Mhm.
So and they're both from LA and they got that like West Coast sound. But now Latiano just branched the fuck out, so it's fucking pretty hard to try to get a beat from him now.
Are they expensive?
Probably shit. I know like just producers in the local area, they're trying to charge up to 500 for the full exclusive and everything.
Local here are
Yeah.
trying to charge you $500 for an
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good investment, but at the same time, like I don't have I'm not that big on my fan base, so it's like I
Yeah.
want to just start off small and build into it. And with me, I've always wanted to go into the studio. That's why I'm trying to like learn how to engineer my own shit, because I've always wanted to go into the studio and I still haven't been able to do it. Where I just want to like sit down and fuck around and try to make a beat, like, and like with me, I like high pitched noises, pianos, like I like all that
You
shit.
like the hyphy?
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
it's like, I like all that shit, like chimes, everything, the Chinese drum. Like, I don't know if you ever listen to that shit on GarageBand. It's just like certain tones and everything. Like, that shit, I like that shit, like, fucking sets it off. Like, I don't know. I love that shit.
What about some G Funk? Would you fuck with G Funk?
Yeah, that's one of the things. That's what I first started doing. Like, I don't have like a lot of songs that I released G Funk style, but fuck, when I hear Desi Hollow do it, I'm like, there's no way I can get it like this. I'm like, fuck. Like,
Well, it's because G Funk is special, bro. Because
Yeah.
like as an artist yourself, you can go ahead and mix like G Funk will be known as G Funk, but an artist themselves could go ahead and make it into like their own style. So that's the beauty about it, So you never know, bro. You just got to find your own how do you say formula
Yeah.
to it, Once you crack that code though, bro, smooth sailings.
Yeah.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah, one of the thing about music too is like it's funny, but as an artist, like I hate the way my voice sounds.
Ah man,
Like, yeah, I'm like one of
well,
those.
everybody doesn't like the way their voice sounds on the
Yeah.
recording. Let's be
Tell 'em,
honest.
But I hear other people and I'm like, fuck, like why can't I sound like that? I'll make my shit sound sick as fuck. Like if I just like I like raspy voices, I like that shit, like the Draco, like
Yeah.
so I like all that type of sounds and shit. But then I don't know, some people just got unique voices.
But some people actually gotta do those as their performance voices.
Yeah.
Like that one video, that one artist getting interviewed, he's like, "Well, people don't know I actually talk like
Yeah.
this." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
People don't know I actually talk like this.
That was a trippy ass clip.
How's the family?
Good. Fucking my baby's about 8 months now.
How do you like being a dad?
Try the best that I can, but still new to it and everything, and like just crazy.
Yeah.
I never expected it. Kind of was more of a surprise, but it's still a blessing. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did. Has fatherhood gave you like more of like a broader view of life?
Hell yeah.
Like besides like all like the tough shit that you've been through, like this is just like the cherry on top. It's like, all right, it's because now you're just not living for you and to achieve things for you, you're also achieving now for your future generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can understand. Well, I'm not a father, but I can understand how that can hit deep in the heart, and that's also in the back of your mind whenever you do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I do hope that does. It gives you that fire to keep on fucking going, and just like that. Just I know you always say that there's like little things that you do. You are your toughest critics, as you should, you know. But always be confident. Don't ever doubt yourself, because honestly, bro, like, yeah, you got bars, you got the talent, dog. Put in the work, and then people will see, bro. You know, it's like you could only keep somebody out the door for so long when they're making so much noise.
Yeah.
Shit, my bad, Michael.
That was awesome. So I'm saying, Bruce. Fuck, the guy just says smart shit every once in a while.
Yeah, talk
Every
about
once in a
orgies
while.
afterwards.
Yeah. It's like
oh
you.
shit, my bad, Ned.
I fall in love with this guy, and then he goes the whole orgy butthole thing, and I'm like, oh man, dude, that's not my
That's
Bruce.
like some females don't want to be around. It's like you're cool. It's just you weird at times. I
Yeah.
know, bitch.
I know it.
How'd you like the water though, Ned? It's the first time, right?
Yeah, Urban Water. I've always heard about it.
How'd
They
you
got a
like the
studio
water?
too. I've been seeing their studio on Instagram. That's one of the places I've been wanting to go to.
Ah, shit, bro.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Like what we always like to say here in the studio. You manifest it, bro. You never know. It could come more sooner than you think.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Well, dude, I'm thank you for taking the time. I'm very thankful to know you. I very much believe if you keep pushing yourself and keep good people around you, and the self-awareness, you know what I mean? That's one thing too, is having self-awareness of what you're doing with your life, good and bad, to yourself. The sky is the limit for what you can become, and I think that you're going to be a good example for somebody, for people, whatever. So please don't ever change and keep being cool, and thanks for thinking I'm cool.
It's in the track that Bruce likes. I can never change.
Yeah, I thought about that. Yes. Well, Ned, we do got some time though. How's your freestyle game?
Trash.
No?
Ooh.
Trash.
We can play
Alright.
we can play beats
Hit
here.
it, brother, hit it.
You can play beats and he can
I was
freestyle.
gonna put it in the background and just bump the shit out of
Oh,
it.
Nah, man. My shit is, I'm more of a writer than anything.
Alright, I'll get you next time onto it.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
just
Play
promise
the
me
beat,
one thing,
Bruce,
the
you
next
go.
time we do get back in the studio, like you sharpen up the freestyle game, and then
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and run it.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been trying to work on.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause like I said, I'm so fucking like conscious about it. Like I like my shit being like, if I hear myself off one time, I'm like, fuck, it just throws my whole mind off.
All right, back to my spiel. You need to just get out of your own head,
I know.
okay, motherfucker? Because you're
No.
good, and don't be your worst enemy, and don't overthink stuff, please. Because life goes fast before you know it. You know what I mean? So just please don't overthink stuff. This, as a friend, put stuff out. Who gives a shit what people think? And it's about you living and creating, and you have a story. You have things to say. So fuck. Don't be a dick. Don't overthink it.
I know.
Release music. The end.
This guy.
Anything you want to say, Alex?
Shout out Ned, man. Like you said, he just gave you the game about life. I feel like at the end of the day, the biggest criticizer is always going to be yourself. Life's hard, but you just got to push through it. Focus on the paper, focus on the family. That's the only thing that matters.
Amen.
Shout out.
Amen.
The world's your oyster.
Yeah.
You just gotta fuck it in the mouth and get your pearl out.
Why did they say that though?
Uh.
Why did they say the world is your oyster?
You ever had oyster?
Yeah,
How do you feel about it?
it's pretty good.
There you go.
That's it. That's why.
Hey man.
Then
enjoy the
I
good
should
things
say
in
the
life.
world is my Reese's Pieces,
Uh,
Why the fuck?
because Reese's Pieces are good too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So is Butterfingers.
The world is your Butterfinger. Fucking oyster, man.
That was Alice
Fuck
saying.
you want the oyster? Fuck, just want me a Butterfinger. Oh no, wait, that's Jello. I was being that guy. Anyways.
yeah. I'm glad to get on the podcast too, because I feel like people that do know me or have heard my music, like a lot of people, like not that I keep a tight circle, but like I'm real, fucking like I constrict myself a lot, so a lot of people just think I'm a real like hard ass or like I got that resting bitch face or whatever.
I feel you,
Hard to
dog.
talk to and shit, so it's like kind of cool, like because not a lot of people, yeah, not a lot of people see like my point of view or like how I really look at things and shit. So it's kind of good to like get my opinion out and like
Yeah.
people get an idea of who I am.
I hope so, man, because you've always been so cool. You're a giant man, but you've always been so cool. I'm always happy when I see you, and I'm always like, what's up, dude?
Yeah,
Up there. But you get used to it. When I'm on stage, I'm 9 feet tall. That's what I tell people.
yeah.
That's my insecurity. But you can't. But dude, you're a great artist. You got good bars. Thank you for taking the time. Is there anything else you want to say before we head out?
You want to give out your shout outs?
Yeah, fucking shout out A1 Stilo. Shout out shit. There's too many to count. Shout out Michael Gabriel. Thank you guys
Yes,
for giving me
sir.
the chance to come out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout
Good
out to
man.
all the local businesses and everything coming up out of Vista, and pray for a good
That's what's
future
up.
and
Amen.
hope there's more to come.
Amen.
And then you, Mr. Pooh Shiesty. My bad, Alex. I had to get that.
I just want to send a shout out to my man in Vegas doing his thing. A&J Auto Detailing Supplies, motivated me for real to get this content together for my channel. Shout my channel out.
Yeah.
My
Fuck yeah,
channel on
dude.
YouTube is A1 Stilo, A1STEELO. I talk about fragrances. I talk about jewelry. I got a bunch of crazy stuff coming. It's gonna be my artist right here. I'm
That's what's
promote him
up.
to the fullest, and we're just gonna do whatever we can for the city, for the communities, and for the people. We live in a rough world, but it takes a couple people to make it better.
Amen. Keep us posted too. And if you ever want to come, we'll do like a what should we do? A sample spray. If you ever want to
I
come,
got a bunch of samples at the crib, man. So I'll bring some by, no problem.
I'll bring a couple of home girls and then we'll be like, all right, which one do you like?
I can test them out.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
We'll test them out. They'll take a pick.
They gonna choose.
Shit, but Ned, for our audio listeners, where can they find your social media?
They can find everything under ned.bigsby, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everything. I don't got Facebook right now, but it'll be back up again and running soon. But Instagram and everything, Ned Bigsby it's all under Ned Bigsby.
For sure.
I'm glad because there's a lot of people that try to take that name, but I didn't have to put any numbers in and shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
I did see that too. I was like, all right, bet. That came in clutch. I bet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
a lot of people have your name, dude.
It's because a lot of Ned Bigby from Ned's Declassified and shit, and then there's Ned Bigsby, and Bigsby is an acronym for being incredibly great, seducing bitches yearly, or bitch I get stupid bands yearly.
What?
So it's like, yeah.
There you go. That was a gem right there.
Did you look this up?
Nah.
And on that note, I do want to give a shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Urban Water. It's been a great season so far, keeping us hydrated because shit be wild up in here. Shout out to Natalie's Fashion, located right there in Vista. They got your latest fashion and also accessories. Go ahead and check them out. Shout out to Women Workout Wear. Got their workout gear on the go. Shout out to Oceanside L Works. If you haven't had a dude, go and try one. If you like it, try a few. Shout out to the Draft Sports Bar. Man, best wings, I can say, hands down. And also a great location to just watch your sports at, man. Honestly, go ahead and check them out. And then shout out to... Oh, sorry. I had a moment. I had a brain fart going on. Shout out to Full Metal Burgers.
There you go.
Burgers so damn good. You don't need no fries with them. But if you want them, they'll go ahead and give it to you on Esco. Shout out to Old School Saturdays that are hosted by DJ GD Funkster and DJ Kid Riz every Saturday after 9 p.m. Always playing the dopest funk for you. And shout out to all the people that do make the scene happen right there at Osai Sports Bar, located on Coast Highway.
Yeah.
And then, damn, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Shout out to Louie. Just want to take time to tell Louie thank you.
Shout out to Louie. Hey, Louie, am I missing anybody?
Strictly Lit. The hats. Who does the hats? Who's the hats? Did we say these people?
There you go. Street Knowledge Hydraulics.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew something in my conscience was about. Shout out to Street Knowledge Hydraulics.
Did something
honestly,
right.
Like one of our biggest supporters, and we do appreciate their sponsorship. Gracias.
Nice. De nada. And these hats are cool by Strictly Lit. I'm glad you like yours. I'm glad you guys got some hats. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, Strictly Lit, for giving us the pre-rolls. I will be about to partake after this session is done, but I want to take the time to thank you guys for taking the time. And I hope you guys have a good week. We'll be back next week. Thank you, my brother Ned. Thank you, my brother Alex, for taking the time. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Louie, for being back there running the ship. I had a good time. Pleasure to see you. God bless you. Always here for you, whatever you need. And you know, like you said, it takes a team of people to try to do things to change and work together and build and make good memories. So I know I have that in you. So God bless you and good luck with everything. My name is Michael Gabriel. It's been the Michael Gabriel Show. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned. Then we'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. with the Kick It Labs. Shout out to Kick It Labs. Thank you so much for letting me do this show every week. Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend and take care.